Today on the Daily Shed, we discuss Skylanders Battlecast. Hello friends, it's Thursday, Gaming Thursday here on the Shed, and I want to introduce you to a new game. Because that's what I do on Gaming Thursdays. The last 2 weeks I have shared with you a tabletop game that I've been enjoying, and this week I want to do something a little different and share with you a mobile game I've been enjoying. Now this game has been out for about 2 weeks I think, and I downloaded it on the first or second day it was available on Android. Might have been available on iOS earlier, I'm not sure, but that game is Skylanders Battlecast. Now, as you can see, I'm holding product here, and that is because Skylanders Battlecast is a card game. And by that, I mean there are cards that you can physically purchase, which is what this is, and you use those cards in the app to play the game. So when you buy the cards, you have two options. You get a pack like this, which comes with 22 cards. You're guaranteed to get 3 Skylanders and a couple other goodies, and then packs like these, which are 8 random cards. So you can get Skylanders in there, but not always. So you open up this little box, and what's inside? Another little box. Nice little box to hold your trading cards. And inside you're going to find, like I said, 22 Skylanders cards, a little rules thingy, not a rules thingy, but a little warning. And I'll tell you about the warning in a second. You'll find this sheet that tells you all the available cards and how Cards to Life works, which I'll show you. I'm actually going to show you that. And this little sleeve. And the reason is, here's a Skylanders Spyro. I'm sure everybody knows who Spyro is. Around the border of that card, if you notice, there's a bunch of little cutouts. That makes this card unique to all other versions out there. And so, using that code, when I scan this into my phone, I can save this card in my digital collection. And once it's been saved in a digital collection, it can no longer be scanned again. Neat. So, this little warning tells you, don't photograph your cards, don't put them online because somebody can steal them, and that's very true. So they give you this thing, they call the trading shields. You put the cards in here. That way it covers up the border, so if I wanted to post a picture, I could say, look, I have it, now trade with me, and you can't steal my card. Yeah. Beyond that, these cards do nothing. You cannot play the game with the cards and your friends face-to-face. You have to have the app to play the game. So this is a hybrid of sorts in that there are physical cards, and you can get, they're cool cards, you can get shiny foil cards like other games, and they're collectible in the sense that if I don't have that card and I want to, or you don't have this and you want to trade me for it, we can trade as long as I haven't scanned it yet. But beyond that, these cards do absolutely nothing. You can buy them in the app just as easily as you can buy them in real life, and in fact it's a little easier to buy them in the app, which is dangerous for somebody like me who likes to buy things. So why did I pick up this game? Well, it is a card game, and it's geared towards children. Imagine that, Skylanders game geared towards children. I know, sounds crazy, but I happen to really love card games, and there's very few that are fun on mobile. Hearthstone being one of them, but I really quickly burned out on Hearthstone. And this game is a breath of fresh air. It's fun, it's silly, you lose, it's goofy, you don't care because you had fun, right? And you get to see some cool characters, some cool animations, and there's a really awesome free campaign mode built into the game. So let me fire it up, and I'm going to turn on my Google Play Games recording thingy. If you didn't know that, Google Play Games has this awesome recording feature built in. You can see you actually there. I'm going to hit the record button, and 3, 2, 1, we are started. So this is the initial screen that you come into when you first fire it up. It gives you the option of Cards to Life, play, or look at your collection. Cards to Life is how you get the cards into the app. And what you'll do, we'll bring that up. The load screens are a little excessive. So here is Spyro coming to life. So Skylanders, when they come to life, are kind of neat because they do this little animation thing. And if I bring another Skylander in, like this, watch this. Hopefully. Oh yeah. Now we've got both of them there, and they can fight and do cool stuff like that. Isn't that fun? That does nothing. Now, other cards, when they come in, they will look like this. That is to say, cards that aren't Skylanders. They will hopefully scan. I have actually heard a lot of rumors about scanning issues. This is the first time I've encountered it, so that's weird. Anyway, when these cards scan properly, let's see if I can get any of these to come up. They, well, poop. They just stand up. It's like the card itself standing up, so it's not really exciting to watch at all. So we'll just skip that. I don't know why. You can't see my face on the app anymore. That's really weird. So the other thing you can do, you can look at your collection, and this is simply where all of your cards are hiding once you've scanned them in. And you can look, say I want to look at, this is, I don't know, Magic. Here's water cards, you know. And you can build decks. You can see over here I have a deck built that has Hex and that dude and that guy. I don't know anything about Skylanders, and I'm into this game. No, I don't want to save my changes. I'm going to go ahead and play a game, get that fired up here. No, do not save. Spitfire. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and load up a game and show you how it works, and then we'll go from there. Alright, to play a game, you're going to hit story. Well, I'm going to start with story mode just simply because it's a fast, easy game. Playing against other players is fun, but it takes a while. So I'm just going to pick one of the starter levels here. You can see I've already got it unlocked for 3 stars, which gives me 15 coins. Coins are used to buy packs, so you can earn packs in the game without ever purchasing anything. And you actually get a decent amount to start. So to start off, you can either pick your Skylanders from the list that you have up here, and it'll build you a deck automatically. Or you can pick a deck that you already have in play. So I have built this deck that you've already built. You can pre-build your deck. So I have this deck already built. I'm going to choose it. I'm going to hit play, and we're going to start the game. Now, the loading times are a little excessive. They have been working on that. One of the patches recently helped. It did. It really helped a lot, but it's still not great. Here we go. I'm on the left. Opponent's on the right. It's always that way. In the story mode, I always go first. This is my initial hand of 3 cards. Then I draw one for my turn. You can see this card cost me 2, and it does something blah, 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 blah. So at the start of the turn, I have 1 energy down there in the lower left. That's what that does. And that means I can only cast cards that have 1 cost. So I'm going to go ahead and use this thing, which gives my active ally plus 30 health. So we'll go ahead and give Dude Man 30 health. And then I can attack. So basically I'm out of energy, I attack. I did 50 damage, he's down to 110 health. Then I'm going to go ahead and swap my Dude Man out. I do that because the dude that I just put in has a higher health, and so I want him to get hurt instead of the other guy. That's just good strategy, man. That's just how you play the game. And then I'll swap him back in before I attack. Oh, cool, got a shield. So I'm going to go ahead and swap. No, I didn't hit that. Stop! I'm going to go ahead and swap Spitfire back in. As you can see, if you look up at the top of the screen, see I'm pointing and you can't see what I'm pointing at because I'm dumb. If you look at the top of the screen, you see by Spitfire there's 2 little red or 2 little yellow arrows. That means once I hit the 3rd arrow, he is going to upgrade. Watch this. Added boost, son, yeah! Now he's level 2. Once he gets to level 3, Spitfire's attack becomes 100, which is amazing, and that's why I love using him. Spitfire's like my boy. I go to him often for the amazeness. The enemy likes to swap out also to distribute damage evenly amongst all 3 of their doodads. Their doodudes. The little chompy wompies. Oh, what's that spell do? Ooh. I have 3 energy, so I can shock. I'm going to go ahead and use this guy here. This is going to do some damage to all of my enemies. 40 to the front 2. Oh, he had a relic. Oh, I didn't see that. There was a relic there. And if you notice when I did that, it did 40 to the dude chomp guy and something else. That was the relic. Now watch what happens. He's going to level up. Watch his power go up. What? He can hit for 100 now. How awesome is that? This is essentially the entire game. I take a turn. Between the first and second player's turn, you can see this little counter clicky thing that just happened. That means we get that many extra crystals this turn, which means we get that much energy on our next turn to play more cards, back and forth until somebody wins. Alright, that is the basics of Skylanders Battlecast. I've had a lot of fun with this little game. I bought the cards specifically for this show. I would not purchase real-life cards again. I'm not in middle school where I can trade. I don't have a slew of friends that'll trade with me. So for me, it's just much more convenient to buy them in-app. You don't get any special benefits for buying real-life cards than you do in the app. In fact, when you scan the cards in the thing, for epics and legendary cards, you get a little ticket. So if you don't get one, then you don't get a ticket, right? But in the app, when you buy a pack, every pack you buy, you get the tickets. And you can use those to unlock cards or upgrade cards. That's kind of neat. The other thing is there's no reason to have more than one of a card. You can only ever own one of any card. Every time you get in a duplicate, it levels that card up, which does absolutely nothing. But once it gets to level 10, it turns into the shiny version. If you scan a shiny version, it starts level 10. So I guess if you're interested in having digital shiny versions, they're really cool in the game. They're animated and stuff. They look neat. You could do that. But I actually have a lot of fun with this. And the one reason I want to bring this up is because app board game hybrids are becoming quite popular recently. And I can see the real future there, especially if that Cards to Life thing, if I could turn that on and like actually have real battles with the physical cards laying out on the table as opposed to having to do the in-game 3D stuff, that'd be awesome. I would totally love to do that. So that's all I've got for today. I just wanted to show you the product, introduce you to the idea of it. I know some of you are parents and your kids are probably Skylanders freaks because every little kid seems to love Skylanders right now, so they might be asking for this. Now you have a little information on it, and like I said, you don't ever have to go to the store and buy a physical product. You can start with just the free app and go from there. I've been enjoying it. If you want to add me on the game, I'll post my friend ID in the description. It's like cheveedodd # and a number, and you can add me as a friend and we can play against each other, and it's really fun to do that. I might do some Let's Plays. If you guys like watching me play video games, I might do some more Android Let's Plays. I really love that recording feature, so if you want me to do it, let me know down below. Do you like Skylanders and are you interested in mobile gaming? Please leave a comment. Tell me. Do you have other mobile card games that you enjoy playing? Please leave a comment. Tell me. Do you play this game or have you tried it and what were your thoughts? Please leave a comment. Tell me. While you're down there, don't forget to hit the like or dislike button and subscribe. And please share this video with all your friends. Thank you for stopping by. I'll catch you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Today's random fact comes from infoplease.com. How many countries does the equator pass through? That's an interesting question. The equator passes through 13 countries: Ecuador, Colombia, Brazil, São Tomé and Príncipe, Gabon, Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo, Uganda, Kenya, Somalia, Maldives, Indonesia, and Kiribati. I don't know that one. Interesting. I would have guessed a much lower number, as I'm not geographically smart.